And so when we speak, when we think, when we feel, that's energy being put in motion, and you're attracting, you're magnetizing things to you, and you're repelling things from you.
Right.
And, going back to what you were talking about with affirmations, you saw those homes, you had that desire, that feeling. I believe that our feelings are very powerful. Our feelings radiate out, because I know everybody in this room has walked into a room that was empty. And you know that somebody in there was mad at some time, because you could feel the energy in the room. You can feel the negative, or you might go someplace and be like, oh, I don't like it. There's bad vibes here. You can feel just the negativity. So we all have experienced that. We can't deny it. We know that places can have an energy, people can have an energy, things can have an energy. We know that. And we are, as people, we are putting out our feelings. So, you were talking about visualization. One of the things that visualization does is it allows you to change your feelings.
Yes, absolutely.
And when you change your feelings, scientists say that we don't actually make decisions based on logic. We think we do. We sit there and we make our pro and con list and all that stuff. But in the end, we go with our gut.
We go with our gut.
In the end, when you're making a decision, you're like, I feel this is the right thing to do. I feel this, or I just don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Or I don't have the motivation. So much of what we do is based on our feelings.
Right.
And how do you change your feelings? A lot of different ways. You change it by some of what you say. Because if you say, man, I'm having such a bad day. The more you talk negatively, the worse you're going to feel.
Exactly.
You're going to magnify.
Absolutely.
Or if you start to say, I'm so grateful for whatever.
Yes.
You're going to feel a lift. Even if you were having a bad day, you're going to feel a lift.
A lift. Yes, you will.
Because your words are putting out an energy, and that energy can change your feelings. And if you change your feelings, you can change your motivation.
Exactly.
You can change your forward motion.
Goes in that behavior.
I mean, as an athlete, I was to go back to this example, and I've probably done it 2 or 3 times on this podcast. I know probably anybody who's been an athlete has been playing a game and you are losing. I mean, they are beating you like nobody's business, and you feel like the world is against you, and you're out on that court, you're embarrassed, your parents are in the stands, your friends are in the stands. You feel like the worst athlete in the world.
That's right.
And you are hanging your head, and you go in that locker room, and your coach says something. It don't even matter what he says or what she says, but something was said. And all of a sudden, your head starts to pick up.
You have a whole renewed
and all of a sudden, you start to feel this fire in your gut.
Yes, right.
Then it comes up to your chest, then you just hear yourself, the coach is saying, what are we going to do when we go out there? And you're like, we're going to win this game. And everybody in that locker room is galvanized and changed.
That's right.
And what happened? You were still going to walk out there with the same numbers on the scoreboard.
Right.
The numbers didn't change.
Right.
Your parents are still out there knowing that you were basically screwing up the game. Your friends are still out there knowing you were screwing up the game. Nothing has changed but the words that were spoken to you.
That's it.
And you walk out there, and none of that stuff, the people in the stands don't matter. The score on the scoreboard doesn't matter because you feel different.
Right.
And you walk out there with a whole different perspective. Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, if you walk out there that energized, you win.
You win.
Yes.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Even if you were down 20 points, 30 points, 40 points.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Stops.
The facts stop to matter when the feelings have changed because of the words that you've heard.
See, that goes with what I was telling you earlier. They said that they can only pay $900. So they were basically saying, if you want abundance and you want more and you want your life to change, well, don't ask us because we're not going to help you. You got to do this on your own. And basically they were saying that only when you hear people say that they're living below the poverty line, basically someone is saying there's no abundance for you. It's not true. That's a lie. Because if you look around you, you could see all the abundance, all these homes, all this transportation, all this food, all these banks, all this money. That's all abundance. That's all energy. So for someone to tell you that you can't have it, you can't get it, you can't achieve it, that's a lie. And that's the universal lie that a lot of people tell because they don't understand that if everybody had an affirmation, the same affirmation, it would actually happen. There would be so many people that would be broke and so many people that would be successful. That's the whole thing. It's like a secret in a way. They don't want people to be that successful. They want you to think. They want to think for you, basically. Get up, go to work, do this job. Don't try to do anything other than that and then die. Okay, good luck and die, But don't try anything other than that, because if you try anything other than that, or you're thinking out of the box, that's not good thinking. They don't teach us in school about the stock market. My dad taught me about the stock market. But they don't teach us that. They don't teach us how to save money, how to money management, wealth management. They don't teach us any of that. Well, they don't even teach history right, as well. But, they don't teach these things, these positive things. Everything is negative. You got to wear these kind of clothes. You got to wear.
My name is Zennurgy, and I have a weekly podcast called Zennurgy, which is fuel for the mind, body, and soul. And this is the Zennurgize Your Life Goal Setting Package, Volume 1. It comes with the workbook, a journal, stickers, a bookmark, tabs, and a QR code where you can find my podcast. And inside this workbook, you're going to have 16 different principles. The first one, I'm going to show you mine, is abundance. You have a place to put pictures that inspire you of role models, also pictures of goals that you want to create, goals, journal prompts, meditations, affirmations, all kinds of things to help you focus on this principle to better your life. And like I said, there's 16 principles. So this is a $15 package that comes with all of these things I've shown you, $21 with shipping and handling, and you can get it at laughsandlyrics.com. So Zennurgize your life with me. Thank you.